Today we're going to talk about how to operate a compact tractor. The first thing to keep in mind is that these are dangerous pieces of equipment and serious injury or death is possible. Just like with any power tool or piece of equipment, you don't want to have any loose clothing and you do want to have closed-toe shoes. You always want to enter the tractor on the left side, maintaining 3 points of contact with the step, the handle on the right, and the steering wheel. You want to make sure that your rollover protection system, or ROPS, is in the upright position and the pin is securely locked. Once you're seated in the operator station, use the lever under the front middle section of your seat to make sure that you can maneuver the pedals with both your left and right feet. Then securely fasten your seatbelt. Make sure your parking brake is set by pressing the pedal on the left side, then locking it with the orange handle. Now you're ready to start the engine. Turn the key one click and wait for the engine heater curly tail light located on the left side of your dash to go off. Then turn the key the rest of the way to start it. Release the parking brake by pressing the brake pedal. For most loader work, give it about 3/4 throttle. If you are using a PTO implement, push down and turn the yellow knob on the dash clockwise while the engine is still at an idle. Then increase the RPMs to 2,510 RPMs as listed above the tachometer. Also make sure that your implement is clear of obstruction and that it's not going to hit anything before you do this. On your left side, closest to the seat, is the four-wheel drive lever. If it doesn't shift smoothly, press the hydrostat forward pedal slightly to get it to mesh. Never use four-wheel drive on pavement or hard surfaces. Next to that is the gear shifter. Most of your work will be done in low, and the rest will be done in medium. High is only for traveling long distances. Behind that is the PTO selector. You won't need that unless you have something hooked up to the mid PTO. On your right side is the hitch control lever. Push it forward and it lowers the implement. Pull it back and it raises the implement. Next to that with the blue handle is auxiliary hydraulics, which you won't need until you get an implement that is hydraulically controlled. In the middle, under your seat, is the hitch tension knob, so if your implement won't go down, the knob is probably too tight. On the left side, just above the floorboard, is the rear differential locker, so if you lose traction, you can press on that with your heel, and both rear tires will lock to give you more traction. When you're ready to start moving, you will use the left pedal on your right side to go forward and the right pedal to go backwards. The further you push down the pedal, the faster it will go. If you let off, it will slowly coast to a stop unless you're on a hill, in which case you will use your brake on the other side. If you want to use cruise control, press the black lever under the dash once you're at the desired speed. To use the loader, move the loader lever down to raise the bucket, left to curl, right to dump, and forward to lower it. To use the float function, move the loader lever all the way forward, past the detent, and this will allow you to back blade with the bucket while floating along the surface. When raising the bucket, you need to level it by pushing your loader lever to the right. If you don't level it as you're raising it, the material in the bucket could land on the tractor, or even worse, you. While traveling, especially with material loaded in your bucket, keep your loader as low as you can without hitting the ground. Do not travel with your loader and bucket raised, as it will significantly increase the center of gravity, making the tractor tippy. When traveling on hills, only go up and down the hill, not across the hill horizontally.
If you have a heavy load and you need to go back up the hill so that the tractor doesn't flip over backwards. And remember, don't travel across the hill.
For those of you just getting started, I hope this cleared up a few things. Remember, go slow, keep your loader level low, and for more information on safety and other operational features, please refer to the owner's manual, which I'll post a link to in the comments. Have a great day.